Edinburgh Yarn Festival, last year.
God, remember that?
Oh, I never said what I'm wearing. So this,
Yes. Oh,
this sweater is the Spellman sweater by Tristan of Dragonford Yarns, and I actually had the pleasure of meeting her at Edinburgh last year as well. And she's an absolute delight. She's so lovely.
You're right.
This sweater is absolutely gorgeous.
Pretty.
It's basically just a top-down raglan with a bit of dress.
I'm going to be quite garbled and unpracticed and generally a bit word vomity, more so than usual, in fact. And so just to be aware of that when you're, perusing, maybe watch a different episode first. I won't judge you.
All new viewers, I had every intention of podcasting over the past 3 weeks, whenever Rhinebeck weekend was, but life. It's this year. So I'm here now. It is our episode 125. It is November 6th, and I'm taking a small break from the news while I record this. Do I have it playing in the background on mute behind the camera? Absolutely.
Another cue to detail is you go up and look at this.
Oh, that's cute. I love underarm details. Oh, love it.
And the left side.
Very cute.
A section.
Hello and welcome to Babbles Travelling Yarns. I am your host. Grace is my name, and you're visiting me today in my little staycation space, which is a little Irish country cottage in the countryside. I'm not going to tell you where it is because I'm staying here for a whole week by myself, doing all the things I want to do. So first things first, I think a house tour is in order. So while you're going on the house tour, I'm just gonna say cheers. Cheers. Let's celebrate the good things and think about what we need to do and get a plan in place. I think that applies to a lot of things at the moment. In case you don't know, in case you're watching this in the far future, God, what's it like? Guys, you haven't told me in the last video. Obviously nothing's changed. Yeah, let me know what it's like out there in the future. But it is, I think it's the 10th of November, 2020. So a lot of significant things have happened in the States. Nothing really significant has happened here in Ireland. We're still in lockdown. I've got a week off. That's my most significant thing ever. Oh, hooray! So enjoy the house tour and I'll meet you back here in a minute. Good morning. Good morning, Grace in the mirror. How are you? I'm just going to do a little tour of the little cottage that I'm staying in, so you can see what a refurbished Irish thatched cottage looks like. This is a really beautiful, really well done, kept all the old kind of vernacular style, but it has all of the mod cons, well, apart from underfloor heating and stuff. But so this is the bedroom, and I had a gorgeous night's sleep. It's pretty small. Most of the rooms, there's actually this is quite a big one. There's this bedroom, and then actually next door in here is the walk-in wardrobe and bathroom. So I'll just show you. This would have been another bedroom actually. So these walls are all extra built in, and lovely shower, really powerful shower, lovely bedroom. Nothing. Hi. I just had a shower, so it's all super steamy. And so this is actually a door through to the parlour. Now, so let's have a look at the parlour. See if I can turn on the lights. Where are the lights? So it's quite dark, but I'll just flip on the lights. So this is the good room. People wouldn't really, so this would have been another bedroom, you see. So if you have a little look, there's one bedroom, and would have been another bedroom. There would have been an outside toilet, but they've got a little alcove there, a little fire, and this little window, cute. Yeah, and then through here, so all the doors are quite low. So this would have been the main open door, the main door, which is apparently used to keep the hoover and the ironing board now. Oh, yeah. So the ironing board, but that would have been the main entrance, but nobody would have used that. You were only ever carried through the front door. So this is the, tidy up my mess from last night. This is the main kind of sitting room with the fire. So let's start up here. It's, oh gosh, I can't even. So this is where the kitchen would have been, actually. So that would have been the sitting room, the parlour, and this would have been the kitchen. So all the food would have been cooked on the fire. So you see this kind of long metal pole that would have been coming over, and where you hang all the pots to cook your food would have been probably the one pot, and then over here is the bellows, so that would have been to get the air through. There's a pipe underneath which allows that, so this is the large stove. Stuff would have been kept up there. People might have slept up there as well because it was quite warm. And this is the roof. That there's thatch on the inside, which isn't quite common. I think that's just for style. I don't think it's thatch all the way through. I think there's insulation there as well. Although thatch is very insulating. There's this amazing desk, and you've got a little what's it called? A little loft. So let's head up the loft and see a little kitchen through there. But that's a new addition. This would have been the main. Isn't it cute? I love this. Oh, mind the head again. So this is the little bedroom up here, but it's not made up because I'm staying in the other bedroom. So it's the little loft here. Very cute. So now, so I'll show you the kitchen now, and then we'll head outside, but I don't need to put on proper shoes. So, there's all my filming stuff. So this is actually a curtain to the outside. This is the back door. This is where people would have actually come in. And then this is the kitchen. Lovely little kitchen. So this would have been storage, pantry, things like that. So yes, it's very cute. These are all my foods and drinks. Haven't looked into that yet. Yeah, so let's head outside. So this is the cottage. That's the little upstairs window that we were just in the loft. And it's in the countryside. There's my cure. So there she is. She's quite cute. The road is just there, so it is quite close to the road. But very cute. Very, very, very cute. Look at how thick the thatch is. Very thick, so that's why the insulation is quite good. But yeah, so I might go for a walk today. I have a few places that I was looking at last night where I could go for a walk, but I might just go along the road. It does seem quite a busy road though. So, sure, look, it's nice and bright. I'll put on my big bright blue coat and I might go for a walk. So I hope you've had a nice little cup of tea or coffee or a glass of wine or a beer or whatever you're having yourself. I am having a wonderful time. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm very chill. It might be the wine. I was also steeking today, so I did have to have a bit of medicinal steeking fortifying whiskey, which was delicious. So right, so that's that kind of holiday, I guess. But yeah, so welcome. I hope you're having a lovely week. I hope that everything is going well for you. I've got a couple of things to show you today. I want to take you through all the bits that I've been bringing, that I've brought to the little cottage. And I do have a winner of the giveaway from last week, the winner of the beautiful yarn from Bear and Sheep's Clothing. And I also have another giveaway. So keep an eye, hang on for that. And I have a couple of dreamy cast-ons. I've brought the next things I want to cast on. I've brought them. I want them. And yeah, so first off though, I just want to thank everybody for commenting on the last video about what you were grateful for. I think a lot of people needed that. It was a really tense week. It was very stressful, and it was lovely to read about what you were grateful for, because even though things may seem really, really tough and really damn hard, we have to remember what is good in our lives, even though most people, like me, I'm incredibly privileged. I've got my health, I've got my job, my wealth, you know, I've got the ability to take time off. Like, I get way more time off than a lot of other people in my job. Thank God, because my job is really hard, but at least I have a job, you know. So it is, you know, I have a wonderful family who are also very well, thank God. And, you know, I just want to reach out. I think a lot of people were having a hard time, and I couldn't comment under everyone's videos because then my comments would get counted into the comment picker. I didn't want to risk it, you know, screwing up the legitimacy of it. So I just wanted to say thank you for sharing what you were grateful for, and thank you for sticking with me. It's really lovely to have you here. This is episode 120. 120, that's a lot of episodes. So I really, really, really love you so much. Thank you for sticking with me. It's really nice. So first off, I want to talk a little bit about my cardigan, which I'm wearing right now. It is so close to being finished. This is the Winterfell cardigan by Katrin Schneider, and it is knit in a yarn by Outlaw Yarns. It's in their knit space. It's Polworth and silk, and it also, what else? I was knitting it on, I'll show you actually. I was knitting on 3.75 needles, I believe. 1 second. Yeah, 3.75 needles, and I knit the rib in 3.25 needles. So I think I knit the medium size? No, the large size. And except I've lost the sheet of paper. Have I actually got it still? I wonder. It's a mess. So I basically use the pattern size until I get to my bust, and then I wing it from everywhere else, because I can literally just try it on then at that point. So I knit this. If you've been watching along the whole time, I've been knitting this as a jumper. It is actually made to be a cardigan, but I hate purling with a passion, so I haven't done that. So I basically I joined it in the round and I knit it like a jumper. I knit it round and round and round and round using the helical knitting technique, which I can link down below. I've done a video on it. To just, even though it is a it's a commercial yarn, but you can still get different batch lots and dye lots. So when I was about to run out of the yarn, I used to switch and do a few rows of helical knitting just to join them back up again, just to blend any kind of drastic color difference. And I don't think there is any color you can't really see right now because it's quite dark. But yeah, so I did that. I knit until the end of my sleeves, and it is quite a long sweater. So so it comes, this is my natural waist just here, so a few inches past my natural waist. And I'm wearing my spinning skirt from the Slow Wardrobe because it's warm and cozy, even though it's like linen. It's got big pockets and it's handy for around the house and for spinning as well, because I can, oh, what's that? Oh, I need to tie that up. Right. Yeah, so I knit this and then I steeped it. And I just did that today, and I have a little film of it, but I don't know what sort of quality it is, but I'll put it in now so you can see what it's like. Okay, so I have crocheted 2 stitches together through the sides. So the plan now is to separate out there and cut up the center there, just that center bar. Hopefully it's gonna work. Ah. Okay. Sure, look, what's the worst that can happen? Is it too early for that whiskey shot? What time is it? I'm not driving anywhere. Right, let's get steeking. So I'm just going to go through the diagram just one more time for the podcast. So I'm going to be steeking here. I'm going to be using, these are my stitches, and I'm going to be cutting up the center of this bar here. I have used crochet to join together either side of the stitches. So that's the lighter yarn that you can see just here. So I'm going to start. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Drinking, yes. Podcaster school tip. Camera, lighting, big notepad and pen pad, and a good stiff drink. That's all you need. That's all you got. That's all you need. That's all you need. Okay, are you ready? You're just a wizard explaining things clearly, and you give so much confidence and energy. That's the whiskey. It's the whiskey. That's how teachers do it. I'm convinced. Right, okay, so I'm just gonna zoom in a little bit more for my podcast peoples, which you'll probably see later as well. I just gotta make sure. So here I go. Are you ready? I'm scared. I'm scared. I am scared. Okay, hang on. I haven't drank it. That's the problem. That's nice. Okay. It's that, it's not Jameson's actually. It's the Jack Daniel's honey. Because I'm calm and I can feel it. It's November. Anyway. Okay, so spreading it out is good as well. All right, so I'm spreading it out. You can see what I'm at. You see what I'm at? Okay. Okay. Here we go. That noise. I know you can't see, guys, sorry. But you'll be able to see it in a minute. Sorry, cursing. I'm not shaking. I could be a surgeon, definitely. Even after doing it so many times, you still get anxious. Yeah, of course you do. Of course you do. I imagine, anything tricky, you're like, oh, this could go wrong this one time, but actually it's fine. The whiskey's kicking in now. It's very efficient. And just go slowly. It doesn't have to be fast at all. Just go really slowly. There you have it. I remember the first time I did it, I was in my friend's house in Sydney, and we had knit night, and it was gas. There was whiskey involved. I was driving. Maybe we got the bus. This is a lovely sharp scissors. Now I'll start to just make sure you don't cut your crochet. I think I cut a little bit of the crochet there. No, I didn't. Oh, I think I just nicked it. That's okay to see there. It's gonna be fine. I ordered some really pretty material for the button band, for the reinforcement band. I've got a little bit of ribbon, and I got it from Textile Garden because I was ordering some more buttons. So I said I might as well get the ribbon as well while I was there. So I'm just spreading it out a little bit just so I can see a little bit more clearly, because that's terrified me now. Then I've cut through the crochet, but I don't think I have. I'm trying to keep it in shot. Oh lads, I actually broke my one of my tripods on the way here. Oh, so annoying. But just the top of the tripod head, so I'm just a bit restricted, so I can't show you guys what I'm showing the podcast. Sorry. But you'll see it. Ooh. Oh, I'm nearly there. Look, I only have this much to do left. Do you know a zipper on this would be cute? No, I spent so much time putting in those fucking buttonholes. Buttonholes it is. Right. Okay, here we go. Near the end. Nearly there. Oh, it is damn satisfying. Nearly coming to the end. Coming to the end. A minute. Shinny. It is a separate sweater. There we go. It is open. Please God. It fits. There it is. There is my sweater. So, as you can see, that is the edge just there. That is the edge just there that I've crocheted. That's the back of the stitch. It's done and then you whip stitch it back. I've actually never whip stitched it before and it's always stayed there. It's always worked. I've never used a sewing machine because I don't know, I've hand knitted. I don't mind. It's only one or two ups and downs. So I don't mind hand sewing this. I will hand sew this because it is a little bit close. It's just a little bit too close for that. But if you see, oh, that button band's a bit tight actually. This is when you start seeing things. You're like, oh. Look, if I block it out, it'll be grand. So I'm going to whip stitch it first, and then we'll see where we go. They told me to pick up every 3 to 1. Okay, so we try it on. All right. No idea what that looked like. I hope it made some sort of sense. I did it live on Instagram. So I had like my old phone and my new phone, like my new phone filming and my old phone on Instagram. Anyway, I loved it. So then what I did was I did a whip stitch. I whip stitched, you can't really see it with the color, with the plain yarn. I did a crochet reinforcement before I cut the stitches. I do it in a contrasting yarn that kind of looks nice. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of, so you if it does show up, it will look nice. It won't look weird. And that's just so, especially on dark yarn, you want to see where you're cutting. So you're cutting in between those two. So that is where I got, and then I sewed in my buttons. These are buttons from Textile Garden, and the reason I only have this many, but I have lots more buttonholes, is because they are coming. The rest of them are coming on their way. But I love these buttons. They're really, really lovely. And actually, I normally really don't like high necked kind of crew neck sweaters, but I love this one. I think maybe it's just because the shape of it's just really low, just really flattering or something. It's really nice. So I'm sorry, it's really high and the seat is really low. But yeah, I'm in love with this sweater. It's beautiful. So I got the buttons from Textile Garden, and the pattern is fabulous. It's wonderful, very easy to follow. I actually wasn't looking at the pattern up for the sleeves. I picked up all the stitches and then I followed the decreases until about there, and then I just left them, and I did a 1x1 rib, and oh yeah, that is a twisted rib because I'm obviously into torture. I didn't do twisted rib for the button band because I was like, life's too short, although I probably could have. It's not the button band is actually not as long as the sleeves as this cuff. I did a nice big long cuff on that. That's quite nice. Then I did a tubular bind off, which is only, I didn't realize this, but this tubular bind off is only, it's Kitchener stitch with the pearls and the ribs. With the pearls and with the knits and the pearls. It's just Kitchener stitch. So what I did, there is a way, and I didn't figure out how to do it on this sweater, but I might figure it out next time. But there is a way that you can do the Kitchener stitch on one needle when you've got like your knits and pearls on one needle, but I couldn't figure it out. My head wasn't quite working. I don't know. You know, I was just a bit overwhelmed and flustered from last week. So I took the needle out and I picked up all the stitches on one side, all the knit stitches with one needle and cable, and all the purl stitches with another needle and cable. Actually, it was the same one, just doubled over. And then I just did Kitchener stitch all the way down, and that was it. So yeah, tubular bind off is just Kitchener stitch with the knits and the pearls if you separate them out. But there is a way to do them all on one needle, which I know there is. I know there is a way, but I don't know what it is. I haven't looked it up yet. So this is gonna be a drunk one. So I'm loving it. I'm really, really, really obsessed with it. So the Textile Garden, it was dispatched today. I got an email saying it was dispatched, so that'll come pretty quickly. So hopefully I'll have that all done soon. So now I'm kind of stuck for what to knit next, because of course what I decided to knit was all my problem projects. It's not problem projects, they're fine, it's fine. It's just I have like big projects associated with them. So for this one, I brought my socks, but I kind of wish I didn't, because you know, they're easy and I have lots of time to think and work things out, and socks are for work, socks are for easy things. So I'm not gonna talk about my socks today. I'm gonna talk about this bad boy. This is actually my spin and make along project from not last year, the year before. And it was hosted by Mina and Hey Brownberry. Or was it by Mina? I think Mars did jump in. Actually, no, it feels like Mars was there from the beginning, so I think she was. Anyway, so this was what I spun, and it was like a project. It was like worked out, and then I got so far as I finished off the body, and then I realized that the sleeves, the yarn for the sleeves wasn't going to match. So I had to spin up. I had to blend yarn and then spin up yarn for the sleeves, and then I don't know, life got in the way, or I just didn't want to do it because it's all browns. And I'm like, yes, brown is nice. But anyway, so I eventually finished that off over the summer. One of them is much smaller than the other. That concerns me quite a lot. Oh, well, it's too late for that now. One of them is just going to be different. That's okay, it's hand spun. So the project for this one is to do a little tutorial on how to pick up your sleeve stitches to do 2 at a time sleeves. So if you're interested in that, keep an eye on the channel. That'll be up soon. Hopefully, if I film it. I have other footage that I really need to put together and just publish. But I don't know, I've got a block about it. It's answering all the questions from my jogless join video that I put up years ago now, 2 years ago. The same questions keep getting asked over and over and over again. So I've made a video answering those months ago, and I need to just put it together now. So I might do that tonight when I'm in bed. That's what this week's all about. It's doing the projects that I've wanted to do, that I've not had the light to do, or that I've just been not in the right headspace to do. So that's one project that I want to organize. I want to organize the filming of it and the sorting out of everything that needs to go along with that. There's a lovely table next door with a nice tablecloth, and I think I'll try and film there. That'd be nice. So yeah, so that'll be really easy knitting once I get going on it. It'll just be round and round and round. I don't know if I will do helical knitting on this. I don't think I can actually. I'm going to probably just knit them straight and then join in helical knitting when I get to kind of the darker parts and the purples down here. So once I get into this dark brown, I'll start helical knitting with the inside and the outside on both sleeves. So I'll be dealing with 4 skeins, four strands of yarn. Fun. It's grand. You just have to watch for your tangles, but that's the same when you're knitting 2 at a time socks or anything really. So that's that. My next project has been a shame whip. You know the shame whips? Shame whips. This is a project that I've been working with John Arbin Yarns, and it was supposed to be kind of coming to an end around March. And then coronavirus hit, and well, we never actually put a set date on it because I told them I'm not good at deadlines. It'll be done when it's done. Are you okay with that? And they said, that's fine. And we were going to organize some shows and stuff, but there are no shows. So it was kind of left to the wayside. So this is another project which I need to get my head in gear for. And I had a message from Sylvie with Cherries on Top 2 shaming me that I hadn't got this out yet. And I deserve it, Sylvie. I deserve it. Because this is my my sweater. I can't remember what I called it now. It was the Beauty and the Beast sweater, and then there was something else. Somebody else said what I should call it, and I can't remember it now. If you can remember what I was going to call it. Cannot remember. So this is all from John Arbin Knit by Numbers. They've got a new range coming out. Yeah, so we're going to put like kits together and everything when it's done, but I just need to finish it. So I need to write up the charts on my computer and send them off to friends of mine and actually ask for help. That's the main issue that I've been having, is I've been too chicken to ask for help because I don't know how to grade patterns. So, and especially because I really want to make this size inclusive. And it just scares me to death. Just scares me to death. I do not want to leave anyone out. You know, I really don't. So yes, so I'm panicking about this bad boy. Like I'm just paralyzed. I'm paralyzed because I'm afraid of failure. So I've just stopped. Also coronavirus, but also paralysis and failure. So yeah, but it is so beautiful. Oh god, this yarn is so soft. Oh god. Do you know, I've been like toting it around in the bag for a year almost, and it's gotten a bit like fuzzy, but like there's not a pill on it. It's fuzzy, you know, like fuzzy, but no pilling. Like, I don't know, you can't see that, can you? Can you see any? Like it's just got this beautiful halo. God damn it. It's just stunning yarn. It's so beautiful. And you can tell I'm telling the truth because I'm drunk. That's how you know. So that is my plan for this week with the knitting anyway, to get a few tutorials filmed and uploaded, and to get this pattern kind of just get some help with grading. And people have said that they'll help me, and I'm just like, I can do it myself. If I don't do it myself, then I'm not a designer. Meh. I'm not a designer anyway, so not yet. Not unless I get some help. Isn't that right? Help each other. So, I'm just going to pause here before we get on to anything else. My spinning and the prizes and the giveaway and the giveaway winner and my next project, so you're over there. I'm just going to pause for a little ad break. Here it is. Bing. Welcome back. So I'm going to talk a little bit about, what will I talk about? I want to talk a little bit about the next giveaway. Should we talk about it? Okay, so Mina from the Knitting Expat sent me a message and she said that she would love to offer her new book, Cowls, the one that I was talking about last week. She'd love to offer one as a giveaway prize, and she's given one to me as well. So the ebook is for a giveaway, and she sent me, I had a little look over it there, this just as it got sent through, and I just had a look again when she was talking about it. But so the whole book is based on cowls, and it's inspired by Persian carpet design, and the typical patterns, which mean specific things, which is quite similar to an awful lot of other weaving traditions. So she's taken those weaving traditions and transformed them into knitting patterns. But what I didn't realize, until I started reading this book, is that she's developing this system called Annie Gauge. Is that right? The Annie Gauge method, which is exactly what I want. Because, do you know when you've got yarn that you really want to use and you find a pattern, but it's like worsted weight, and you've got sport or fingering or DK or something, you know, and you're trying to figure out like, what am I going to do to make this work? Well, Mina is actually developing. I need to get my notes because I had to write it down because it's very scientific. She's a very scientific lady. She's very good. So Mina is, she's just really kind of interested, and not interested, but she's very concerned with accessibility and customizability, because the more confident you get with knitting, the more able you are to adjust patterns to suit what you have and what you want. So to make a more unique pattern for you, designed for you. Like for this, for me, I was making this longer. I wanted to make sure that the sleeves made all the way, but I wanted a little bit of a wider sleeve so I could wear something underneath, because I knew that this yarn is a little bit sensitive. I'm a little bit sensitive to the prickliness of this yarn, especially on my arm. So I wanted to leave that a little bit wider. But anyway, it's not exactly the same. But the idea that you're confident enough in your knitting to be able to adjust your yarn and your needles to get the gauge that you desire, to get what you want, to adjust the pattern to the gauge that you get, things like that. So she really wants to, and I love this. It's kind of geared towards beginner knitting, I guess, but she's always keeping the beginner knitter in mind, but also making you think a lot harder about how you knit as a confident knitter, I guess, because there's always these little loopholes that we kind of slip ourselves into, being like, whether it's, oh no, I can't knit that pattern, I don't have the right yarn, you know, that not having that sort of, I suppose, understanding or confidence that, no, it's going to work out. I can figure it out if it doesn't work, but I can figure, you know, that sort of, I'll always use what needle does the yarn ball say? I'll use that. Do you know, sort of adjusting and adapting techniques as you go, when you actually become, I suppose, not a competent knitter, but I think a comfortable knitter, maybe a confident and comfortable knitter, you can adjust things and you can change things, and things don't scare you as much. I get a lot of people saying to me, oh my God, you know, you're steeking, that's terrifying. I'm like, yes, okay, that's terrifying, but I've done it so many times that I'm really confident doing it, and I'm actually comfortable doing it, sort of. I mean, it's an excuse to drink the old whiskey. You know, but it's a fascinating concept that Mina is working on making, or kind of helping people become more competent and confident knitters. That sounds fancy, doesn't it? Sounds good. Keep it. Yeah, she wants to make sure that you can use the yarn you have to create something that's truly yours. So understanding that gauge, using this Annie Gauge method that Mina is developing. And this is the first book, this is the first publication that is coming out exploring this idea. Or if it's not the first, it's one of the first. Thanks, Mina. Mina's so specific. It's really good. I'm not specific. But you know what? That's fine. We're all individuals. So she's also having a cal, a knit along, and it started on the 5th of November and it runs to January the 31st. And there's loads of really generous prizes from all of the yarn dyers and yarn producers who supply the yarn in the book. So definitely, if you are going to have a go at these cowls, then definitely put in for the Cal. There's going to be the Cal on Instagram and on Ravelry, but you don't have to do both if you have Ravelry issues. If you have accessibility issues on Ravelry, you can take part in the Cal on Instagram. And yeah, so you can purchase the book either through Mina or through Ravelry, again, depending on your accessibility issues. I'm very lucky, again, and privileged that the Ravelry new interface doesn't affect me. I'm not on there that much though, so maybe I don't notice. I'm having issues with my eyes anyway, so I'm not sure if that's, anyway, listen. So accessibility, of course, is Mina's main concern there. So don't worry, you can get all the data and all the details either on Ravelry or in other capacities as well. So the hashtag that she's using is the Persian Cowl Cal. Bing! Will I remember to put it up? I don't know. Or knitting expat designs as well. So yay, thanks so much, Mina, for the opportunity to give away that amazing prize, and thank you for my gift. She's given me the gift of the cowl book as well, which I'm so excited about because I really want to cast on using the handspun that I was talking about last week. So, and it'll be a really quick knit, like, be a great present actually. I've decided to knit presents. It's a bit late, Grace. What are you doing? Oh, listen, stop. So, right, and I want to announce the giveaway winner of last week's winner, and it is Jackie Hoy. So Jackie Hoy said she was really grateful for antibiotics because she had an infection in her face and she had to be put on to a higher dose. Oh, Jacqueline, I hope that's settled down now, actually. So that's a week ago that you had that. So I hope those stronger antibiotics are working. Oh, there's nothing worse than a skin infection. Oh, I hope you're okay. She said normally I'd be saying, you know, I'm grateful for my family or my knitting, but right now I'm thankful for medication. I'm like, yes, take it when you need it, because that's what it's there for. So I hope you're feeling so much better. And again, thank you so much to everyone that entered. Super, super fun. Oh, how are you going to enter for the cowl? Should we do it again? Has things changed? Have many things changed? Do you know what I'll get you to do actually? I'll get you to pop over to Mina's page. And I want you to, I'm sure you're already subscribed, but I want you to name the cowl. I want you to tell me down in the comments below here in YouTube, name the one that you want the most, the one that you're most interested in knitting. There's a couple of different patterns in there. I think I like the evil eye. I love it. I really like that, the pattern that's going on there. It's kind of a little bit, I love it. So that's what I want you to do. I want you to comment below for the entry, and yes, comment below with the name of the cowl that you'd like to win. And anything else you fancy as well. So thank you so much. Congratulations, Jackie. And I'm going to pause here for a little sippy sip and a little drinky wink and a little ad break. So I wanted to talk a little bit more about the projects that I've been working on. So those are the knitting projects. And I also brought this massive sack. Oh, spinning. Sacco spinning. And I have it in this Namaste bag from a competition I won with Sweet Georgia, actually. Oh, that was years ago. So I just threw loads of stuff in this bag that I really wanted to spin. All the stuff, because I actually put a huge order in for John Arbon fibres before I left. So here are the rest of the John Arbon fibres that I've got to spin before I get back. So I don't know what these are. They are a silk blend. I think there might be a bit of alpaca in there. This is John Arbon. I think it's like, I haven't a clue. It's on their website. Head over there. You know, and I was on there and I was on the Members Mill page. The Members Mill selection is, I think you pay £42 and you get 10% off the entire website, and I think it's 20% off all of shows, I think. You also get access to a secret members page for when they release like special colorways and stuff. They'll put it in there. I've got one of them coming to me. Boop, 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 boop. I'm so excited. And John Arbon fiber is the nicest fiber you will ever spin. Hands down, I'll say it. I don't care who says it different. They're wrong. This is the nicest fiber to spin with in the entire universe. I don't care what they're doing anywhere else. John Arbon. I mean, I just love it so much. So much. It comes straight off the cardar machine into your paws, into my sweaty little hands. And it's just the most amazing thing. So I have got a couple of colors. I've got this other one too, which is kind of like a navy and silk. So I think it'll be like a silvery sheen. I obviously bought 2 bits of that because I love it so much, but look at that. Oh, look at that shine. Look at that. Look at that shine. So yes, these 2. Some sort of color work jumper would be amazing. I think it's like 200 grams in this, maybe 300. This is 200. I don't know. Either way, they are going to be spun up. It's going to be delicious. Nice. I'm going to leave them out. I might do that tonight. I also really fancied spinning this silk hanky that someone gave me in Edinburgh Yarn Festival. If it was you, will you comment down below? Because I want to thank you so much. Someone gave me this incredible silk hanky. It feels like there's a billion silk hankies in here. It's oh god, the color, look at that. So I've not spun silk. Oh my god, it's like oh god, this feels so nice. I feel weird touching it, like just I don't know what's wrong with me, but look at this color. Who gave me this? Who gave it to me? Tell me, please. It's so beautiful. I want it. Do you know that would be the most amazing shawl? A wrap or something? Oh. Doesn't smell like anything. Okay, that's all right. So I'm going to shove that back in there. I've only got 3 bobbins, so it's a case of spin it, ply it, wind it, then on to the next thing. So I'm never going to get through all these, but sure, look, this is another set. This is Fine Fish Fibers, which is like greys and mints that I bought at Babbles Retreat. Oh. So I might spin that. That'll be cute. The beautiful roll rice. So that's Fine Fish Fibers. I don't know if you can see that very well. And I've also got this giant sack of fiber that I got in Barcelona, which would have been last weekend. So they're just comfort spins, really. That's all I want. Comfort spins. So this is Nube Malabrigo, and I bought it off the Malabrigo lads. Oh, they're cool. Completely chaotic, but real cool. Ooh, this is a John Arbon Yarnadelic. Ooh, they sent me that to test. Oh, I might test that. I'm very dreadful at testing things. This is another Nube Malabrigo. This is in Plomo. Plomo. What's this one? This one is in Boreal. Boreal and Plomo. So pretty. And then I've got an entire bag of bats. Bag-o bats. I gave away the sister skein to this bag-o bats in India Untangled. So I made a sock weight yarn out of these. So I don't know if I might do that again. Might do that for me. I did a chain ply on those which they say isn't great for socks, but sure, look, on the ply magazine, where they went over all of the different plying methods, I don't think there was much of a difference on the scientific experiments. I feel like ply is like a scientific paper, don't you? Like, it's really intense. I don't think it's peer reviewed, but it's pretty intense. You're not going to kill anyone with a holy 3-ply sock, so I guess. So those are a few bits. Now, the next thing I'm going to talk about is, oh no, what have I done here? Oh yeah, that's fine. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is my next cast-ons. So these are all bits that are going to go onto my wheel once I've got a few bits sorted. So I'm going to like do things in steps. Like if I get the stuff filmed but I don't get it edited, maybe I'll cast on the next project, or maybe I'll put something on my wheel or something like that. I'm here until Sunday, and it's only Tuesday. So much time for activities. So that is my plan. So okay, I'll just put away all these bits and then I'll show you the rest of it. Calm down, Chris. It's not that perfect. So, oh, yarn angelic. I don't know which one that is actually. I've got more coming to me. Oh my god, I need to get spinning. And then knitting or weaving, or yeah, just give it away. So, my next project. These babies have been sitting in my stash for so long. It's so sad. It's the saddest thing you've ever heard. Like, these are so pretty and so lovely, and I need them in my life. So I have a plan either to knit the Adventuresome wrap by Amba O'Brien. And I don't think I printed out the actual picture because I was saving ink. So it's the Adventuresome wrap. So it's a kind of like an asymmetrical, no, it's not asymmetrical, but it's kind of like a parallelogram. So it starts like that. So it's decreasing on one side and increasing on the other. But it's the same width the whole way along, and it's got like lace and cable. I don't think it has cables. I think it's got lace and texture all the way along. And it's built for an advent, but I've got 10 of these. So I'll just kind of go with it, I think. I need something beautiful in this. It is so beautiful. So this is the Tanzanite and the Swell. So this is Tanzanite, and the Swell colorway. So I am a Sweet Georgia ambassador, and I have a code. So I'll pop it on screen just here so you can see. So you can head over to the link just down here and you can find out where I bought these little bad boys. They also have a new winter collection coming out, which looks really nice. I am stuck for a sweater pattern. I've got these beautiful skeins of Sweet Georgia in the evening colorway. And it's this beautiful dark bluey purple greeny, like really deep colorway, and I really want to knit it. And I was thinking about knitting another pavement. I think that would look really nice. But then I was also looking at a few of the Sweet Georgia patterns that they have up there, and there's a really nice one. It's like a hoodie pattern, but it's in DK. So I might need to get one or more of these. But if you have any recommendations of patterns for fingering weight sweaters, I can generally get a fingering weight sweater out of 3 skeins that fits me. Either I just have shorter sleeves or shorter in the body, but normally I'm able to go pretty far on them. I really like the pavement, and I've been banging on about it for a while, so I might knit that. Oh, I was thinking about maybe the Madewell by Hohi. It's quite a simple cardigan as well. It's got elbow patches. But if you've got any recommendations, I would love to cast this on this weekend as well. Love it. I wanted to do some helical knitting as well with these, because one of them was bought at a different time. So I can't remember which one. Oh, this one, because it's been eaten by a small cat. I miss my cat as well. Apparently there's a cat on the farm, but he hasn't come to see me yet. I'll have to get him some treats or something. So I'm going to be doing helical knitting on this one as well. But I'd love some recommendations if you have them. So those are my few bits that I've been working on. You'll probably see quite a lot of me online because I've nothing else to distract me. So I'm going to be online. But you know what? I'm not going to beat myself up about it. It's my holiday. I can do whatever I want. Glorious. Can I really recommend a solo holiday though? Although James did have to come up and see me today. So. I love you lots, James. And I love you lots, guys. Thank you so much for coming to see me. And I will see you on the other side. Bye.